Hey guys, this is Camfree15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm joined by my co-host Red Wolf, and we are back yet again with another Dragon Quest Adventure of Die episode review. This week we'll be talking about Dragon Quest episode 61, and what a nice episode! But before we talk about obviously this episode, I want to get into more of a serious topic as of now that's been going on, and not only just the anime community, but the YouTube community as a whole. And obviously, we talked about this yesterday in our Eden Zero review if you didn't watch it. But since this anime, Dragon Quest Adventure of Die, is produced by, well, Toei, if you guys, for some reason, have not heard of yet, I have no idea. It's like one of the biggest talking points in literally just the YouTube community as a whole. And that is the thing about the YouTuber named TotallyNotMark. And obviously, if you don't know the story, well, Toei claimed, copyright claimed his videos, 150 videos to be exact, on his channel. And they're all blocked, essentially. And essentially the thing is he has no way to get them back. Now, he actually did make an update video later, earlier today, speaking how he was able to get a few of his videos back, but not all of them. And it's kind of heartbreaking and kind of sad to see what's going on, and stuff like that. We said it yesterday in our Eden Zero review, but we both equally stand with TotallyNotMark. I haven't been in his shoes to understand what it's like to be copyrighted or get a claim on a video by Toei. Hopefully that never happens to me as we do these reviews, whether I talk Dragon Ball Super, the manga chapter, or when the movie comes out, and even whenever the anime decides to come back. One Piece, because I review One Piece on the channel, and even here, because technically this is a Toei product. But then again, you watch other people's videos who do anime content, like for example Prince Vegeta. If you know Prince Vegeta well, I subscribe to him. I think he's very entertaining, very funny. And one of his comics for Naruto, a Naruto comic, Toei claimed that. And by my recollection, Naruto isn't owned by Toei. It's owned by a completely different studio. So it goes to show you that Toei will just copyright claim anybody, whether they like it or not. Now, listen, the whole thing is sad and everything, and really it sucks, but the one thing I do like is the fact that there is like a legit whole community talking about it. Now, I watched a video earlier today saying on the fact, like, yes, Toei is in the wrong for doing this, but this really isn't a Toei problem. This is just a YouTube problem, because, well, YouTube allows these companies to say, we can strike you and stuff like that, and you can get away with it. And the companies get away with it when, guess what? They don't watch maybe 1 or 2 minutes of the video or an entire length video to see, are they breaking the law? Obviously, copyrights in Japan work different out here, compared to the West, but it's like he's doing everything legally, rightfully so, and he's still getting his videos taken away by a company. And as I'm saying, this goes to YouTube because they're doing nothing to improve their copyright system to where they can't like tell these companies you can't do this, and it's not right. Like, YouTube should be able to go in there and just check the video and be like, they're not breaking any laws, and they should be able to tell the company that's doing it, listen, they're breaking no guidelines, so we're going to release the claim you have on this video. I don't know why YouTube's not doing it. We have all in all, time and time again, hear YouTube say, we're for the creators, we're for every YouTuber channel on the website, and we support them. Well then, why are you not supporting one of your YouTubers who's literally crying out for help? If you saw today's video, literally, he had some talking with some people at YouTube about get a channel manager and find a way to block his content from Japan so they can't really block his stuff. And guess what YouTube did? We could do that for you, but we don't wanna. And they essentially tell him, sorry, we can't do nothing. but it's like you can easily make his access to his videos be blocked in Japan, as well as you could probably easily just give him a channel manager. But you don't want to do that. We're more concerned about taking away the dislike button, so nobody can freaking see how many dislikes they have on a video to make them feel better. Trust me. Yes, I've had dislikes on my video in my early channel history, but yes, did it bug me a bit? Yeah. Does it eat at me a bit? Yeah. But personally, criticism comes everywhere. There isn't any place you can go without criticism. Everywhere you're going to be criticized. Sports, even the best players are criticized by the tiny margin.
Mm-hmm.
So, listen, I understand the whole Toei stuff. It's bad. Toei should not be doing what they're doing. It's completely asinine, and they should watch videos before they do it, because you see it all the time. There's copyright claims, and guess what? People maybe just have a screenshot or something like that, or they're just not even talking or showing any content at all. Like on my channel, I just show my only thing, I guess you can say Toei wise, I show is just the thumbnails. And then everything else is just, well, here. We just talk.
Knowing Toei just from the thumbnails themselves, they'll probably just copyright it, knowing Toei.
Yeah. And stuff like that. Now, the good thing for Mark is he doesn't have strikes on his channel. If he had strikes, then he'd be in massive danger of losing his channel. He just doesn't have the ability to, people don't have the ability to see the videos. They just block them. So there's no strike. They just claimed his videos. So that's the whole thing there. But like I said, this is a YouTube issue. And if YouTube wants to do something, and they want to quote unquote say they stand with creators, as they always say they are, but stop being company freaking shills just saying stuff to make it good, and actually respect your damn words of what you say. Because like the phrase says, it's a lot easier said than done. So in other words, your actions are louder than your words. So YouTube can always say, we're for the creators, we're for this, we're for that. But your actions clearly aren't proven. It just shows you guys only care about making money off these same exact YouTubers and get away with it to fill your pockets, while you got YouTubers potentially doing this for a living and they're getting their videos taken away because, well, false copyright claims. Yet there are episodes all over the place. Dragon Quest, One Piece, Dragon Ball, full episodes, full movies of Revival of Ev, Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Super Broly out there. And guess what? Oh, they're not taken down. They're up there for maybe days, weeks, months, years. Let's not mess with that. Oh, let's just pick on somebody who just reviews and is promoting the anime. Okay, yeah, that's totally fair. Any words you want to speak on about this?
I think you said it all for me, dude.
Yeah. And the last thing I just got to say before we get out of here and continue on with talking the review. Obviously, the number one thing we know with TotallyNotMark is he's not going to support any Toei products and review it on his channel and stuff like that, because, well, that's kind of just giving in and caving in. So listen, if you're going to back him and you're going to do the same thing where you're not going to support any Toei products and you say boycott Toei, I'm just going to let you guys know, listen, I'm not going to judge your decision. If you want to do that, you're more than in your right to not do anything. Support the new Dragon Ball Super movie going to come out, or any other Toei product. But I just want to bring a wise word. Again, like I said, actions speak a lot louder than words. And if you feel offended by me saying this, well, then I don't really care. But if you're going to boycott Toei, as you say, well, you better do what you say you're going to do. That means you stop watching Toei products as a whole. That means no more this, because this is produced by Toei. No more One Piece. No more Dragon Ball. That means not going to the theater and going to watch this. You live up to your word and say you're going to boycott Toei till they do something about this.
Look
Now,
with that, guys. Good luck with that.
I highly doubt that. I hope it does. I think it will. I know Mark will find a way to get his videos back. I think he will get his videos back. But if you're going to be one of the people that says boycott Toei, I watched another guy today, Saiyan Scholar. He brought up the standpoint, well, the same thing similarly happened to him, and a lot of people were saying boycott Toei then. After that passed, well, everybody loves what we're getting from Toei and Dragon Ball and One Piece and stuff like that. So, I'm just going to let you guys know, listen, you're more within your right to do what you want. It's your life, not mine. I'm still going to watch shows like Dragon Ball and Dragon Quest and One Piece and stuff like that because I like the shows and stuff like that, and I like it. I won't go as far to boycott them, although, I still stand with Mark. Listen, you can do what you want to do. If you want to still watch these products produced by Toei, go right ahead. I'm not going to blame you because you just like the content you're getting in a show. But if you're going to be a person saying boycott Toei, I'm standing with Mark, boycott Toei, and you're saying that on social media, you're saying that to people and stuff like that, live up to your word and do that. If you understand what boycott means, that means you want nothing to do with the product. If you guys watch my Chicago Bears reactions, if you're into sports, I said it. I'm not a fan of the Chicago Bears current head coach. And I said it thousands of times on my channel. If the Bears retain that guy as the head coach and he comes back next year, I'm going to boycott the Bears, which means I'm not going to watch another Bears game till he's fired. And I'm going to stand by that word if that happens. Yeah, it's going to be tough because we got a nice young rookie quarterback who I want to see play. Yeah, but I can't stand it. It's literally a waste of my 3 hours on my Sundays. So if you're going to say boycott Toei, well, you better boycott them and you better not talk or see anything Toei related. Because if you do, and you're the first person whenever the next Dragon Ball superhero trailer releases and you're in the comment section or talking on Twitter, this is dope as shit and stuff like that. Although it doesn't look like it's going to be good, in my opinion, because I just can't handle the CGI. But if you're going to be the next person talking about that, oh, yeah, well then, listen, if you hate this, well then, I'm sorry, but you're a hypocrite. Because don't say 4, 5, 6 months ago, boycott Toei, but you're going to be in the theaters next year watching Dragon Ball Super Broly. Not Super Broly, Superhero. Even though Broly's in the film. So, yeah, that's kind of it. Anything, thoughts about people boycotting Toei and living up to their word?
Well, I'm just here for the content, so I don't really care what happens to Toei at this point.
Yeah.
If it does get boycotted, then they got what they deserved.
Yeah. Listen, Toei has yet to release an official statement and something, hopefully they do and they just make it aware. They talk to Mark personally and they're like, okay, we apologize for our misgivings and stuff like that, our mistransgressions. We won't do it. We'll leave you alone. And stuff like that. We'll make sure we go back and check the videos out and see if they do it, and we're good. You're good. I think he'll get his videos back and stuff like that. It's like Geekdom said earlier in a video. If you watch Geekdom 101, he said it was probably some new intern or some new hire Toei of Japan had, and they thought he was doing something unjustly without just looking at the video and seeing, hey, he's good. So we'll find out as the week goes on. Again, like I said earlier, we stand with Totally Not Mark. So hopefully he gets his videos back, because somebody shouldn't be needing to go through all this stress. You could see it on his face in the video. He looked like he's been going through a lot in the past couple of days since this all happened to him. And remember, guys, this is around Christmas time. Christmas is like literally 2 weeks away. A man shouldn't have to suffer through that. during the holidays. That's not cool. Like, with everything that's coming out, Christmas, Spider-Man No Way Home, which is one of the most highly anticipated movies, imagine to be going through all the stress and burden he's going through trying to get back his videos because an ignorant company isn't understanding what's fair use or not, and then two, the main base company YouTube won't back its creators. And the fact that they won't do anything within their power to help him out by giving him a channel manager or blocking his videos in the country of Japan. They just have to have rights to it. Okay. Yeah. So listen, hopefully he gets his videos back. I'll definitely keep continuously to follow this. If you're wondering if this whole situation is going to stop reviews on Dragon Quest, Dragon Ball Super chapter reviews, or even One Piece, it's not. We're going to continue to talk about that stuff on the channel going forward, and stuff like that. But just to let you guys know, we stand with Totally Not Mark, and please don't be the person in the comment section putting down in the comment section after hearing this saying, he did it to himself, he should have not been doing that. Come on. Or don't be that person who's going to be like, well, he probably should actually go outside and get a real job. Please don't do that. You know, thousands of YouTubers get paid big time money for just making videos. So to them, that's their career. So if you're going to leave a comment section like that, well then don't expect to be on my videos. I don't know how you block people on YouTube, but I will block your account and you won't see my videos if you're going to be that rude. Please take this with a grain of salt and treat this with utterly respect and care. Don't be funny. I don't have time for jokes. I'm a very funny guy, but please don't be like that. And don't be very heartless. Because guess what? Maybe you're a Smo Joe sitting on your couch doing nothing as well. So what makes you in your right way to judge somebody else?
Yeah.
Anyways, to get off from that serious topic, let's talk about a very eventful Dragon Quest Adventure Die review where we get a flashback to the past about Avan and everything and how we first encountered Hadlar and he took him down for the time being. So this is Dragon Quest episode 61. Now, we get a flashback to the time when the Dark Army first became a problem and, well, they were led by Hadlar and they were attacking everyone in the Dragon Quest world. And the one country that was standing tall through all this whole thing was, well, the Carl Kingdom. Flora, who obviously took place as the leader because the king of the Carl Kingdom is very sick at this time, she essentially gives a speech saying that she's joining the fight. She's joining the war. I guess you can say, if you want to say join the fight from the Smash Brothers stuff, then go ahead, do that. Queen Flora is joining. So that's the whole thing there. Now, she's wondering where Avan was, and what was Avan doing?
Cooking with some ladies, I see.
Yes, who were, I guess you can say, drooling over him.
Yes. I guess being smart makes you extremely popular.
If that only worked in the real world, huh?
If it works to an extent.
Jesus. For us guys, can't girls just be impressed, especially for me? I'm going for my master's. Can't girls be impressed with that? I think that makes me pretty smart if I'm going for my master's degree.
And me as an artist. Can girls be impressed by that? Maybe I should post myself. Maybe I should post myself doing more drawings on YouTube.
Who knows? Who knows?
I can take requests. Okay, go on.
Anyways, Roka actually is wondering where he's at, and Roka's like, I think I know where he's at. He goes to pick up Avan, and he's like, are you freaking serious, my guy? Stop messing around and flirting with these girls and everything. But Avan's like, I'm not doing that. I was teaching them cooking skills and everything, cooking class. We need to all know cooking. Don't you want a family? You need to know how to cook for your family. And what does Roka say?
If I ever get a family, I'd run around the kingdom naked.
Oh man, if only we could have got a flashback to when his wife eventually gave birth to mom. Would he have lived up to his word? That would have been the question.
Uh,
Oh my goodness, that would have been a funny sight to see. I wish they had a flashback where Avan actually taps him on the shoulders, like, "So you got a family now? You said you were gonna get naked and run around the kingdom." Wait, I
maybe
said
he
that?
did. Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Maybe he did. We don't know. So who knows? I don't know. I don't know if the manga goes into greater detail with that whole scene or something like that. We find some background information, but that would have been a hilarious scene, and stuff like that. Anyways, what happens next? They hear the princess screaming like a banshee, and what happened there?
There was blood writing on the mirror.
And what did it say?
They will offer the princess as sacrifice to the god of the underworld. Sincerely, the Dark Lord.
AKA Hadlar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the past they call him the Dark Lord, but we already know he's Hadlar, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Because of this warning, the castle forces essentially prepare for a battle and stuff like that. And obviously they're protecting Flora now. They're wondering where Avan's at, and Roke is like, "Where's Avan? Where's Avan?" Or no, somebody else is, "Where's Avan? Where's Avan?" And I think somebody said, "Oh, he went out to go wander around in the woods," and they make it played off like he's like, with net and everything.
And Roke is all like, why is he running away at this time?
Yeah, he essentially is like, "I'm never gonna be his friend again. He's a damn coward." Mind you, a few minutes later, that his whole opinion changes. Essentially what happens is the Dark Army is there. The monsters with Hadlar come out. They're attacking all over the place. Hadlar raids the castle in his with his dragon pack company, and stuff like that. And seemingly, we find out that this was kind of a ploy for I almost called Flora Leona. Flora to give up and just surrender and kneel before him. And Flora is like, "I'm not gonna do that. You can just F right all the way off." And Hadlar's like, "Well then, you're going to die, and I'm going to enjoy it. So either you die or you do it now." In the meantime, outside we see these little sprinkles of purple dust around, affecting the enemies, the other monsters, and their eyes turn red and everything and stuff like that. Eventually what happens then before it looks like Hadlar's gonna kill Flora?
Avan appears, standing like, "Oh my, that's no way to treat a lady or something."
Yes. Now Hadlar's like, "Who the hell are you?" He's like, "My name's Avan, yada yada yada." And he spreads that pixie dust, I guess you can say, with the magic bullet gun that absolutely just shatters to pieces because it doesn't work. So I'm guessing that's like a prototype before he gave mom her own magic bullet gun. But we find out about this whole pixie dust thing is it's not called pixie dust from Tinkerbell and stuff like that. It's called coagulant, which essentially makes all the monsters go berserk, but they attack each other.
Mm-hmm.
So Hadlar just knocks out his dragon in the most badass way possible because he's Hadlar. So that's the whole thing, and he ends up starting to fight Avan. Now, what is the interesting thing in this fight with Avan that we find out?
That Avan is only serious when he needs to be, technically, I guess.
Yes, which makes Princess Flora understand or look at his face, because he takes off his glasses. He gives like obviously the typical protagonist-like face where he's like, "I'm getting serious now." Yes, what my friend's doing over there.
And it's saying protagonist.
Yes. Well, he was a protagonist at the time.
Ish.
Now we get a flashback to when Flora was kind of in her younger years, trying to just get out of the kingdom and be free and enjoy life and understand what it's like to be in just, I guess, a pleasant setting and just get some fresh air. And she almost gets attacked by a Victory Bell. Well, not looking like a Victory Bell, almost looking like the damn creatures if you watch the SAO Progressive movie. And Avan actually saves her. Much younger Avan. He gives kind of a similar look. I'm guessing this is when you could say Flora fell for Avan and I guess had feelings for him, because it isn't a total trope in any type of genre where a good-looking character saves a pretty cute-looking girl, and the girl's like, I think I like him. So
Yeah, and the main reason why he's all like clumsy and pretending to be weak and stuff is because he doesn't want to show off.
yeah, which I think is a nice thing to see, and stuff like that. Essentially, this shocks everybody because they're like, I never knew Avan was like this. And Avan pretty much owning Hadlar at this point in time, and stuff like that. It gets to the point where Hadlar is, okay, I'm done with this shit. You're all dying today. He makes a double kaboom spell, but then one of the clutchest moments the episode happens here. What happens, boy?
Ruka steps in and slices off Hadlar's arm.
Now, listen, if you're going, if you're like new to this whole thing and stuff like that, and you haven't seen any of the other source material, and you're like, how did Hadlar get his arm cut off like that? Okay, idiot. Mind you, this is in the past when Hadlar is a lot weaker compared to what he is now, so it would make sense that he would get his hand cut off by a sword like that. So just to mind, for people who already, understand the reasoning, I'm just clarifying for the idiots in the back who just are like, the power scaling doesn't make sense.
So far the power scaling on Dragon Quest has been making sense. So
yeah. So because of it, he only has one access to one arm. He's like, damn you! He blasts Roka with the face with a kaboom spell. They play it off like he's gonna like die or something, but we know he lives on because otherwise if he died, Mom is never born. So he's just badly damaged. Avan is getting ready for an attack because he's seen this, and Hadlar's like, I'm not gonna let this stand. I'm gonna blow you to oblivion. Now he fires up a boom spell because that's all he can do with his one arm or his one hand. And what does Avan do?
The iconic Avan Strash.
Before it was called the Avan Strash, it was just kind of just the slash attack, to be honest. That essentially, well, it looks like it disintegrated Hadlar, but the thing is, they're all happy. Everybody's happy, like, oh, Avan defeated the Dark Lord. Avan defeated the Dark Lord. But Avan's like, no, if he was defeated, his arm over there would have turned into ash. He's still alive. And through his skull ring, Hadlar is talking like, ha ha ha. Yeah, you're right. You're a lot smarter than you look, Avan. Well, next time you won't be so lucky, and I will kill you. Yeah, he burns his arm on fire as he's laughing like, ah! Yeah. Don't know why he just didn't have some sort of self-defense thing where he could have just blew his arm up and maybe killed everybody there, but okay.
I don't think the explosion would have been big enough.
Who knows? Essentially what happens is, in the end of the scene, we see Avan and Flora talk one more time before Avan seemingly goes on his journey to become truly the hero. Flora gives him an amulet, like the royal family. It's kind of like a necklace thing. And what does Avan give her?
He gives her the insignia of Avan, basically.
Before it was really called that. And he goes on to say, yeah, my family line, we can make these type of charms, but I'm the only one in my family left who can make these things. So I want you to have it. So we find out that's how Flora got a hold of the charm that Avan gave her and everything, the insignia of Avan, and everything. Obviously, Flora is happy to take this. They say their goodbyes, but found out that Roka's joining them, and Roka's like, I'm gonna wait, hold up, Avan, I'm gonna join you and everything. He's wearing some pretty cool looking armor. And Avan's like, wait, don't you have to take care of the royal army? He's like, it's okay. I taught the guys well, so they should be good. And that's when they leave off to go on their journey to become, well, the heroes and stuff like that. Now, I thought what they would do, I thought they would take it in, like, I guess a One Piece Wano backstory with the Odin stuff, where we just get episodes just following, their adventures and stuff like that, and some important parts. But no, next week, we're gonna cut back to the present, and we're gonna see, Leona try to complete her trial to get a Glimmer and everything. But other than that, that's kind of it. I enjoyed this episode. Really nice to get some background information about Avan. I'm always cool with getting the backstory of Avan and understanding more of how he became the person he is before he tragically died. But yeah, It's nice to see. How about you?
Yeah, to be honest, we weren't able to see too much of Avan aside from him defeating Hadlar and training Hyuko and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see this part of Avan too.
Yeah, to get, I guess you could say, his origin story in a way. So yeah, I enjoyed the episode. It was good, and so can't wait. Now the thing is, I know One Piece next week, for the next couple of weeks, are going on break, I believe. I don't know. I think the same's gonna probably be with Dragon Quest as well. So if there's no Dragon Quest episode review from just me singularly, because I think my co-host is gonna leave to go for his Christmas break next week, maybe.
Yes, it's most likely.
Yeah. If there's no Dragon Quest episode review, that's the reason why it's probably on break, which makes sense because unlike Thanksgiving, everybody in the world celebrates Christmas. However you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever holiday, everybody celebrates it. At least one team. Even Japan does it. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving because, well, they weren't immigrants from another country with Indians and stuff like that sharing food amongst the table of men and women. So other than that, we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night on this video. Again, leave a like if you like this video. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this Dragon Quest episode of Adventure of Dai, as well as if you have any thoughts of the Totally Not Mark situation. I'm more than welcome to put your comments down of him. Again, like I said earlier in the video, if you're going to roast Mark, or if you're going to say something hurtful or disrespectful, don't even bother doing that, because I don't want to actually do something bad to where maybe I block you from the channel and stuff like that. So please be kind, respectful for what he's going through. It's tough for him. I would not want to be in a situation like he is in. I don't think we all want to be in a situation like he is in, and stuff like that. So yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Dragon Quest or any other anime content. And yeah, but that's kind of it. Also too, I forgot to mention, if you're gonna leave in the comment section, you're just talking about this and you're putting in your description just to get views for it. Listen, I'm not. I'm sincerely doing this just to talk about it, to bring awareness of the fact that YouTube needs to change its guidelines and it needs to change its policies. And it starts with its copyright issues. Like I said earlier, it's like this one video said, yes, Toei is a part to blame, but this is completely not a Toei issue. This is a YouTube problem. YouTube needs to stop saying we stand for the creators and all this and stuff like that, but they're the same people that want to take a dislike button away. The measiest, the easiest thing they can take apart. And if they can make it that easy to take away a dislike button to tell how many dislikes you have on one video, well then, why can't they help this guy out that easily? That's my question. So, my question to YouTube is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to just sit on your thumbs playing arm thumb attacks or something like that with your coworkers? Are you just going to actually do what's right and back your creators? Maybe I don't know, the next thing on your list to do immediately is change the copyright system on your channel or on your website. So guess what? All these YouTubers around, big or small, do not get copyright, claims unfairly for the easiest thing. That's what YouTube has to dictate. So hopefully YouTube understands that they have yet to make an official statement with whatever the hell's going on there from their offices. Seemingly they don't care just as much as Toei does. So we'll see. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day and watching this video. Until then, guys, we'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for One Piece anime episode review for you guys and stuff like that. So yeah, other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Till then, guys. Yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace.